Alright, so I just pulled off the flanges right there because it still feels and sounds like the turbo is getting too much oil. Even with the 4AN line and 0.03 inch restrictor. Actually, I just had another one laying around. I tried it, but it's still not the right size, or it's still the same size, really. And so it's not gonna help reduce pressure flowing through the turbo. Did just pull off the air filter right there just to double check to make sure that there's no oil coming out of the inducer side of the turbo. And it looks like we're all clear there, so hopefully, I don't think I would have blown a seal yet since it's a brand new turbo. I've only maybe driven like 5 miles on it, but just wanted to double check to make sure I didn't blow that, because that would suck balls. Think about plasti dipping these, maybe. Yeah, that'll be the next thing as soon as I get the turbo all up and running. So I had the pan tapped a while ago, and I figured I'd drain out the oil just to be safe, just in case there are any shavings in there. And while I'm down there, I'm going to, I guess, loosen the sandwich plate. Here's a tip for you that I didn't know when I was doing it. If you over tighten the sandwich plate, it'll squish the little O-rings on it, and it'll cause oil to leak out of there. So don't do that. It just needs to be just as tight, or just maybe a little bit more tight than you would tighten on an oil filter. So just remember that, because that's a pain in the ass right now. And while I'm down there, I'm just gonna pull it all off, and I think I'm just gonna load a shitload of gasket sealer on there, just so I don't have to do this again in case that's not the reason why it's leaking. Yep. Alright. Thanks, and get back to you as soon as I have that done. Okie dokie. So it's the next day now. It's been a little bit under 24 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's how long it says it should cure. I added a little bit under there and didn't tighten it down until just barely, because I didn't want anything to squeeze into the feed on the turbo, because I get the feeling that would not be great. Let's see, so yeah, ran over it. So that is kind of toast. I have to buy some more of that. If you can see up there, you might be able to see, I can't really tell, but I basically just got everything completely covered in RTV, just around all the seams, and old oil, new oil, oil is in. I put just a little bit more than all data calls for, because I figured there'll be some running through the turbo lines, and I figured why not be safe, so I put in maybe like 1/10 of a quart more. And I would like to start it up and drive it around today with the second revision on the tune, but I can't, because it snowed like 2 feet and snowplows haven't come yet, and honestly, I don't even have winter tires, so I'd be skidding all over, and it would kind of be shitty if I crash into a wall before this is even done. So I think I might just wait. Maybe tomorrow I'll take it out, because I mean, I won't be able to get a new cowl anyway, since the guy I'm getting it from, it won't be working at all. So, but I guess we'll see how it goes tomorrow then. So okay, so I did start it up and run it, and didn't appear to be leaking any oil, but I saw a couple drops down there, so hopefully it's not that. I didn't see any like on the ground, but I just saw a little bit on like the edge of the oil filter. So I'm hoping that that's just a minimal leak. And I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll have to pull the whole thing off and buy a different one or something. But still do not have a new thing. So I need to buy a new restrictor, because the one that I thought was a .03 inch restrictor is not even close. It's probably closer to a .6 or .7 restrictor. So that would explain why I'm getting too much oil through there. So I'll put that on. If that doesn't clear it up, then I'll also change the line to a 3 AN line. And if both those don't clear it up, I'll just take it somewhere and say, hey, fix this, because I don't really want to dick with it anymore. A little bit of other work I did. I don't know how well you can see that, but I moved this thing to further over here. It was like right here before, so now I should be able to fit this on. This little grill right here is hitting it, so I think I can just pull it off. I'll have to work on that and see. But if I can pull that off, then it should fit great, and I won't have to worry about it. I can put the front bumper back on, and I think I'll be able to keep my fog lights, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that right now.